Last Tuesday, gunmen attacked a police station in Ogun State. Before then, on Monday, gunmen had attacked the Yakur Divisional Police Station in Cross River State. Before that Monday attack, gunmen had also on Monday, March the 1st, attacked the Esenodem Divisional Police Station in Akwa Ibom State. On April the 5th, Nigerians woke up to two massive attacks on the Correctional Center in Owerri and the Imo State Police Headquarters also in Owerri.
But what happened is a very big shock. We can't say I'm surprised as such, because police is supposed to have the requisite intelligence. There should be CCTV cameras. There are areas of gathering information. Why should they be ambushed? It's so for you to invade the prison. The prison is a place that is highly sealed up. And after invading the prison, the police that is next door neighbor couldn't react and waited until they were invaded. It's very, very surprising and embarrassing. I think the Nigerian police force has to sit up. Apparently, there may have been obsolete equipment. I don't know, or it's surprising.
The Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodinma, had blamed the Owerri attacks on the indigenous peoples of Biafra IPOB, which immediately distanced itself from the violence and destruction. The governor subsequently pointed accusing fingers at the former governor of the state, Rochose Okorocha. The former governor has since denied any complicity in the attacks.
A group of hoodlums, of course sponsored by some known politicians in Imo State, decided to destroy public infrastructure and government facilities. I have done some thorough investigation and I have a credible lead as to those who are sponsoring these activities of these hoodlums.
This is not the right time to begin to indict anybody or to begin to, portion heap of blames on anybody. Rather, this is the time for self-reflection. It is a time for us to begin to believe and understand that insecurity has become the greatest challenge facing this great country called Nigeria.
The reaction of the Imo State governor is typical of the reactions of Nigeria's political leadership, especially at the federal level, as terrorists and organized criminal interests visit violence on many parts of the country. The government has been quick to label groups as the culprits. For instance, as Boko Haram escalated its attacks on Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa states, President Muhammadu Buhari first fingered elements from Libya, then disgruntled politicians, and then rogue elements from Boko Haram insurgents. However, any keen observer of Nigeria's insecurity challenge will notice that the nation is progressively but effectively being encircled by forces intent on destabilizing the Nigerian state. To think that Nigeria's escalating insecurity situation is simple rising incidents of crimes by lone wolves instead of planned and coordinated assault on the Nigerian state will amount to the judgment of a simpleton. From Borno, Yobe to Katsina states, Sokoto and Zamfara in the northern fringes to Kaduna in the northwest, and Niger, Plateau, Nasarawa, and Benue in the north-central, no section of northern Nigeria is safe today. Moving from Kaduna to Abuja, the nation's capital, is a risk which many Nigerians now avoid.
What is really happening in the country is a result of bad governance, failure in leadership. Over time, some of us have been lamenting about the kind of leaders we have in this country. We have people who don't think about the people they say they are leading. We have never had it this bad before. So if we must make headway, first of all, must stop corruption. Where it's somebody who doesn't have maybe O level will go and forge O level and become a senator, and tomorrow he turns to be a billionaire. So we must stop corruption, give employment to the teeming masses, the youth population. That's the only way we can bring about security and make this country to work again.
In the southern part of the country, only Lagos and to a lesser degree Oyo State seem to have been spared the horror of mindless attacks and killings. The recent attacks on the correctional facility, the headquarters of Nigeria Police in Imo State, and then the police divisional station in Yakro, Cross River State, seem to have completed the encirclement of Nigeria by non-state actors.
To be the safest or the most safeguarded place in Imo State. Why? Because you have a police command there, headquarters. Because you have the former DSS office there. Because you have the Imo State government house there. Because you have the office of the deputy governor near there. You have the office of the first lady there. You have you have the residence of the commandant of the 34th Field Artillery Brigade Odins there. You have the residence of the commissioner of police there. Do you understand? And you ask yourself, what happened? Not even only that. You have up to more than 6 police tactical units, head units, located and situated around that vicinity. This hoodlum went there, carried out their operation without any counter-operation, without any resistance, without any challenge, without any attack. They had their field day, they went there and operated freely, and they left.
Today, rogue elements among the Fulani ethnic group are used to create an umbrella Fulani agenda to overrun the nation. Today, the non-violent activities of IPOB are used to create an Igbo agenda of disintegrating the nation. Today, the move by the southwest states to secure the region by the formation of Amateku is seen as a cunning design to pull out of the Nigerian enterprise. As groups in Nigeria bicker, as threats or reprisals against groups are issued, Nigeria's security situation worsens.
Sometimes most of these people you bring into big offices don't consider the national interest. They consider narrow-minded interest, and it affects the totality of the operations. So, well, to that extent, there's nothing wrong in community policing. State police. Because if you go to US, you have different levels of policing. You have county policing, you have metropolitan police, you have various, and the important thing is to keep the country warm. And then let people sleep with their 2 eyes closed. Actually, after the NSAS or within the NSAS, the force has been intimidated. You see a lot of policemen now carrying their uniform in their bag, going to office. Sometimes on the road, you ask them whether they are policemen, they say no. So police needs to rejig. Police needs to be reinvigorated. The morale of the police force needs to be heightened, either from training or lecturing or, in fact, the civil society organizations need to be reached out to join their voices in promoting the integrity of the Nigerian police force so that the society can be well guarded.
The Owerri attacks must be seen as what they are, not a simple Imo State security challenge, but a national threat. The formation of a Bubago, a unified security outfit to protect the Southeast, must also be seen as a mere palliative and not an enduring solution. The solution to Nigeria's security challenge lies in identifying who and what factors and interests are driving the situation. Secondly, Nigeria's security architecture is outmoded and can no longer rise to the current challenges. It is only commonsensical and a matter of national survival to redefine and retool that architecture, to leave it the way it is, and expect a result different from the present harvest of attacks, loss of lives in thousands, destruction of communities with attendant loss of trust among the people, will amount to self-destruct. It may yet be morning before evil times overtake the nation. It can be prevented.